And now, coming at you from Yellowknife, Canada, from one of our living rooms, we're talking movies.
And sometimes TV shows.
With spoilers included, folks.
This is Armchair Reviews.
Wait, is that based off like the armchair quarterback saying? Is that what we're talking about right now?
Chris, we spoke about this before.
Are you sure?
Yes, more than once.
Are you positive, though?
You wrote the joke.
Oh, God damn it. All right, you're right. I apologize.
Featuring
Chris Godden
and James Mackay. Let's fucking do it, bud.
Let's just grip it and rip it, dude.
Let's just send it.
Let's just get the dump and chase going, bud.
Let's just dump and chase. Dump and change. We're gonna dump and change.
Dump and change.
Been out there for a while, bud. It's time to let someone else on.
Let's get pucks on net, eh?
Holy, just get in front of the goalie and get some pucks on net and just make it hard for them to see. You know.
Just want shots, eh? You just want
just
shots.
A couple shots.
You know, eventually it's gonna go in.
Yeah.
It's gonna go in that net, and we're gonna play a full
Why
3
are we
periods.
doing a fucking hockey interview right now?
I don't know. We just got off to it, and we just kept going with it.
Yeah.
We just kept anding.
Maybe it's the Canadian in us.
Maybe,
if you will.
I don't know. What are we? What are we? Oh yeah, welcome back everyone to another episode of Armchair Reviews. That's what we are.
Yeah, that's what we're here for.
That's right. We do amateur movie reviews and sometimes TV shows.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Amateur?
Well, pretty much. I mean, we like to think of ourselves as
I happen
big
to
time,
know that we're professionals.
big time slap at the base, big time,
Slap at a base.
big time.
Slap at a base. Speaking of that movie,
Yes.
before we get into the movie that we're talking about, for whatever reason, I've had an inkling to watch that movie recently, and it's like not on Netflix, and it's not on like the movies you can
What is
watch.
it like? What is it again?
Love You, Man.
I Love You, Man. That's right.
And it's not on Netflix. It's not on the movies that you can like watch via like our Northwest Tel
Right.
cable, and I mean, and it's like not on Crave. And I'm like, fuck. And I used to have like a DVD copy of it, but like, who the hell knows? Like that was in high school.
What's a DVD, dude?
Exactly. But yeah, I don't know. I've just for some reason I've wanted to watch it for like the last couple weeks. I don't know.
Just fiending for it.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's very
I used to
topical that
like
I brought
it a
that
lot.
up. Then
Like it was a great.
it's a funny movie.
It was a funny movie.
I enjoyed it.
It was great in my high school days. Paul Rudd was fucking lit.
Killing it. He's still killing it
He's
though.
still killing it. Yeah.
Ant-Man.
Yeah. But that was one of his like first big movies where he was like the main role though, I think.
I Love You, Man.
Yeah. One of his first bigger ones.
I
More successful.
I don't know. He was always like on his way up for a while.
Yeah, but it was
He's always been around.
no, for sure, but it only came out like 2 years after like 40-Year-Old Virgin, and that he was just the fucking creepy.
I guess
guy that
like a 40-year-old
worked
virgin was
with,
like
you know.
2005, 2004, something like that. Anyway, it doesn't really matter.
Checks out.
Doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
This is episode 53 of our little show.
5-3.
5-3, yeah. What are we doing? Oh, you know what? I'm excited about this week because we kind of postponed a couple episodes, basically because nothing really entertaining was out. Really, nothing that came out on DVD. There's nothing that came out in theaters that we were really particular about seeing. Maybe a Lego Movie, but even then, like I wasn't really too jazzed about that, and I definitely didn't want to see that new fucking piece of shit Liam Neeson movie that's out right now, Cold Pursuit.
Cold Pursuit, yeah.
No, thank you.
What
I'll
the
pass.
hell? No,
But then
we'll pass on that one.
there's a sequel that just came out to this, a little doozy we saw a couple years ago or a year ago or something like that. I guess it was a year
It
ago.
was about a year ago.
It was like a sleeper hit that we really enjoyed.
Had a lot of fun with.
Yeah. So we got Happy Death Day to you.
To you.
Happy Death Day.
Death Day to you.
Yes.
Yeah, so we went and saw that last night.
Yeah, I really I was looking forward to this just because I liked the first one. I really enjoyed it for how kind of fresh they kind of took the Groundhog Day kind of scenario, and they mixed like the horror genre, like the screams and all that good
Yeah,
stuff.
kind of like a little slasher-ish.
Yeah, and they had like it was a good cast, and it worked really well, and like it was a low budget. I know this one was low budget as well, so it was successful enough. Obviously, we have a sequel here, and now we know they're gonna make a trilogy, but I'm gonna see it because I know they're not playing it too serious.
No, they know
It's
their
very
role.
tongue in cheek.
Yeah.
And so I was you know, I was mostly intrigued with how they're gonna pull this off and make it, you know, not stale, not beat it to fucking death. This concept of like the repeating time loop bullshit.
Yeah, I really like how they switched it up this time a little bit. Like, I mean, obviously, we get back to the point where it's like we're stuck in the loop, and we have to go through the day again to get to solve a problem, essentially.
Right. Yeah.
But the way they approach it is very different.
Yeah, they kind of just like tilt it a little bit.
Yeah, and this one
very similar.
I like. There's still like your borderline like slasher theme here and there.
Yeah,
but it's more comedy.
I was gonna say 100%. They definitely had the slasher. They kind of shifted that to the background. Mm-hmm. That was definitely not the focus this time around, where she was getting hunted and hunted over and over again. It was more just a solution of how do we get out of this time loop.
Yeah, we're in this problem. We have to find a solution. But yeah, there was still a little bit of that hunty slasher kind of action.
A little bit.
Just a tiny bit. And then there was lots of humor, and they had a lot of fun with it.
And dark humor as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like, definitely dark humor. Okay, let's just talk about, let's talk about the plot for this one. Let's take it away.
We can go into the plot.
The pilot.
Plot.
Yeah. Okay, take it away.
So here's the Earth.
Round.
No,
it's fucking kangaroos.
That video is lit. Yeah, so we have the same cast of characters. We have Tree, Ryan, the Asian best friend.
Yep.
Or roommate, whatever. And Carter.
Yeah.
I wanted to say his real name for some reason. Yeah, so Tree, Carter, Ryan, Danielle, if you want to bring her into this.
Sure.
She's not really a main character.
Samar and
Lori, Tree's roommate.
Yeah. She's alive again.
She's alive. She's alive in this part. We'll get there. Yeah, and then Samar and what's the girl's
Andrea.
Yeah, they call her
I was thinking they call her Dre. Yeah, so pretty much this movie takes place right after
the first one.
What's that?
They're not in the first one. So
these are new supporting characters, yeah. But like this takes place like right after the end of the first one. The first one you find out, spoiler alert, if you're here, obviously it's all spoilers.
Yeah, it's literally a day later.
Yeah, pretty much.
Plot.
So Tree gets out of her time loop in the first one.
Yeah.
She solves it. It was her roommate that did all the murders. She gets with Carter. Boom, everything's happening.
Smash.
Yes, thank you. Yeah, nailed it.
Well,
thank you.
People need to know.
No, you're 100% correct. Mm-hmm. And they tied it kind of nicely, and I liked how they handled that movie because they tied it nicely. There was a nice ending,
yeah, it was
and
a
you
good
still had all these questions. This one, it's like, all right, so here's what happened. they introduced you right to Ryan. He was the science dork that interrupts Carter and Tree every morning.
Yeah.
But you see it from his perspective. He gets fucked up in a time loop. A whole bunch of other shit gets fucked up in a time loop. And then, boom, ipso facto, Tree's back the day before, and she's losing it, and chaos ensues.
Before we get to Tree being stuck back in the time loop, let's touch on Ryan's time loop real quick. So
it was so quick, and it was a nice little.
Very quick.
It was a little twist that I wasn't expecting, but they totally did it, and that's where these guys are fucking pulling random shit out of their ass. But it makes so much sense though.
They're having fun with it for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So like Chris just said, Ryan's time loop. He gets stuck in his own little time loop. So he lives a day. He gets killed once, and then his second day back, he's like freaking out.
Yeah.
Goes into his dorm room, starts freaking out, and then Tree and Carter are both like, "Yeah, okay."
Yeah, okay.
They know what to because Tree literally just did this 15 times or whatever.
Yeah.
So she's an expert now, and so she's like, just sits down and like takes everything he says to heart, and was like, "Yeah, this is what we gotta do." And he's like, I must be dreaming. This is Inception. Like, he has like one of those moments because he's like, there's no way that she fucking believes me.
Yeah.
Crazy white girl or crazy ass white girl.
Crazy ass white girl.
That's what he keeps calling her through the whole movie. And then, so anyhow, it turns out that Ryan, Samar, and Drea have this, I guess, and Carter's kind of involved with it too.
Yeah.
What the hell do they call it? Dissy?
Sissy. For Sisyphus.
Yeah, that's right.
I was gonna look that up. I can't remember what Greek mythology that's based off. But
some kind of.
It's like a time. It's not a time machine, but it's a
we're
time.
Not scientists.
Interdimensional.
We're mathematicians, but we're not scientists. So, yeah, it's like an interdimensional.
Quantum leap thing.
Quantum leap physics bullshit. We're not gonna get into details. Anyhow, what it does is.
They unintentionally rip a dimension open, and they kind of collide.
Yeah, with another dimension.
Yeah.
So what happens when they're testing it or something? Like, I don't know. They're running a bunch of fucking tests on it, and it turns on. And
it happened on March the 18th or whatever at midnight, and that's what
like right on Tree's
that's what
birthday.
caused Tree's initial day.
Yes, but now.
So the next day,
let's say dimension. This is in movie. First movie happened in Dimension 1.
Dimension
movie
talks.
Stick
with us, guys. Stick with us.
It's gonna be confusing for 2 seconds. That's it. Movie 1 is Dimension 1. Now movie 2 starts in Dimension 1, but then all of a sudden, like I said, Ryan gets killed one day, and the second day they stop Ryan's killer.
Yep.
Take his mask off, and it's Ryan.
It's Ryan. Yeah.
So now we got 2 Ryans in Dimension 1.
Yeah, and the one that was trying to kill the Ryan was like, we have to close this loop.
Yes. So the one that was trying to kill Ryan was like, 2 Ryans can't exist in the same dimension. I'm from a different dimension, but only one of us can exist, so I'm trying to kill this Ryan. We got to close the loop. So you got Dimension 1 Ryan.
Are you with us right now?
Ryan.
Are you following?
They're following. We got this.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
No, I'm asking them.
They know.
The listeners.
They're educated.
Okay.
And they're more educated than us.
Absolutely. 100%.
Yeah. And I can't remember. They fire up the machine again, Sissy, and then it jumps to Dimension 2.
Well, right?
It
explodes, and then one of the Ryans dies, and then it kills people, right? Mm-hmm. It kills people. It kills Tree, because then Tree wakes up again in her time loop.
Essentially, it kills Tree, yeah, and she wakes up in her time loop again, but this time it's in Dimension 2.
Yeah, it's a little bit different.
Yeah,
a little bit different.
So there's a couple.
That's where we jump.
This is where this now will make a lot more sense. So some of the differences between Dimension 1 and Dimension 2. Dimension 1, Tree's mom died 3 years ago.
Right, something like that.
Dimension 2, she's still alive.
Yeah.
Dimension 1,
Tree and Carter
are together at the end of the movie after everything that goes down. Dimension 2, Carter is dating Danielle.
Yeah, like the sorority queen.
The head of the sorority of Tree's sorority. However, he still brings Tree home. However, he's trying to play the nice guy. I didn't want you to choke on your vomit card.
What were you gonna say there? Like, nothing.
No, I was gonna say puke, but
okay.
I said vomit because work stuff. Are there any other big differences? I feel like there's one more we're missing.
Lori is not a crazy serial killer.
Yes, Lori is not. Lori, Tree's roommate, is not a crazy serial killer. Also, Lori is screwing the teacher that Tree was screwing in the first one in Dimension 2.
Correct. Yeah.
Yes. So those are our 3 main.
Hey, we're cooking right
big
now.
Plot
we have all our changes listed.
We got them.
Killed it.
Hopefully you guys are taking notes.
Killed it.
Sick pun,
We're killing it.
Sick pun.
Killing it because it's serial. It's serial killer.
And yeah, so but also in this Dimension 2 now, instead of it being the 19th, it's back to the 18th. So it's Tree's birthday again. So now this Carter in this Dimension 2 doesn't know anything that happened already,
right,
from the first movie. So we're basically at.
You know what I found was great though?
Just in a different dimension.
How everyone. It's like Tree just cuts the bullshit right away, and then everyone's just on board every single time. Well, every single time.
It's funny because with Carter, she doesn't give them a chance at first, right? It's Carter and Ryan,
right,
in the room, and she's like, "This is the fucking thing that's going on right now. You're gonna fucking come with me, meet me in your fucking lab right now." She just
knows all this information.
And Ryan's like, "Who the hell is this crazy white,
crazy
ass white girl?" and then so they go to the lab, and then she starts because she can explain it a little bit now because she knows that it was the machine's fault. Blah 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 blah.
She gets better and better throughout the movie as well.
Yes, so she can, in layman's terms, tell the nerds. It was your machine's fault, and we need to close the loop or whatever.
Essentially, they need a trial and error, different equations.
But Ryan, Samar, and Dre do not know, in Dimension 2, the right algorithm to close the loop, but they did in Dimension 1.
Did they?
I think so.
No, they didn't.
Well, but whichever one they did worked. So they would have known.
Whatever. But
anyhow, so
no, because you didn't know that in the first one, right? Because it's all Tree knows is I have to solve. I thought this was all about me.
Yeah.
She has this it was just oh, I thought I had to solve this, this whole murder mystery thing, and it's all about me. This one, her revelation is, oh, this is just you guys fucking with time.
Yeah, but right at the end of Dimension 1, when there's the 2 Ryans and it fucking goes boom.
Yeah,
It was working that time.
Okay, yeah.
Because it was doing the countdown, and then Buddy went to like unplug it or whatever, and it just went. But anyhow,
Anyways,
so they
I think that was another dimension.
they potentially would have had the right algorithm, but so yeah, now Tree is the one that has to remember all the algorithms, because obviously she's gonna know which one worked or which one didn't work.
Yeah.
But then she's gonna die, so she's gonna have to come back again, explain which one didn't work, so they'll have to try a new one, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera.
And they know like there's still going to be a killer happening. There's still going to be. They know that's in the background.
They know there's a killer on
but
the
it's
loose
like,
trying to kill Trey.
Well, just so they don't murder me, like I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah.
They have just bypass that whole serial killer angle for a good chunk of the movie.
Yeah, and there's we'll kill yourself instead.
Kill yourself, and then
we'll try one of the algorithms. If it doesn't work, just kill yourself.
It's kind of like in the first movie where he had the montage where it's all the different murders of her getting murdered or getting fucked
murdered
up.
like 6 or 7
This
times.
one is all about her getting like killing herself. So you have her in a bathtub with with a hair dryer, ever jumping out of a plane in a bikini, like cruelly right in front of her, like Carter and Danielle.
Yeah. What was the other one? She jumps into a wood chipper that says like tree removal.
Oh yeah,
services
it's like,
on
oh
it or
come
something.
on.
It is the best pun.
It's like it's so.
And I guarantee
cheesy.
you, not everyone notices that.
It's like
yeah,
but like they know they know 100% what they're doing.
Oh, absolutely. That's a mistake.
That's what makes it so much more fun because it's so fucking.
It makes it.
It's almost so hacky that it's great, you know.
It is great. And part of it being so good is that not everyone would see that, especially not the first time.
Yeah.
So like, us picking up on it, we're like, yes, awesome.
Yeah,
I love this. But other people, it would just go right over their head until maybe the second or third time they watch a movie, and then they might notice they'd be like, tree.
Yeah,
make the link. But
I think they're okay.
We're movie
Everyone's
nerds, so we're like, yeah.
But
not that we get everything the first time, we do. But we, sometimes you have to watch something a couple times to pick it up or to retain it, anyways.
Yeah,
you might notice it, but forget. It's hard to sit there and watch a movie for 2 hours and fucking remember everything. No, that's what's so hard about this, right? Like, there's so many times where we're talking about something and I want to bring something up and I forget about it when we're like talking about it by then. But makes it a little bit easier. There's 2 of us. So we have 2 minds working.
Yes, that is.
Our minds work very similarly, so it's not always good.
No, it's hit or miss. It's hit or miss.
Sometimes it helps. That's what we tell each other, anyways.
What was your favorite part of this movie?
I was thinking about that because we always ask each other.
Yeah.
So we're obviously like one of those. We should be prepared to answer this question.
I'm never prepared.
I'm never prepared either.
I'm never prepared.
But if I had to say, one of the most fun would probably be I'll give it two options here. One being the montage, because those are always fun because it's just like what's gonna happen next, and it's quick, it's fast paced, and it's
for sure.
It's pretty like in this one it's funny. You know what I mean? And the second scene would be when they're getting the keys from the dean.
Oh
and
my god!
Danielle's like acting as like the French girl, and then all the shit that she's not just French,
so
French and blind.
Yeah.
But it's just so ridiculous, and then. Yeah,
it's that's so campy. Like
yes, so
such original
that was
slapstick humor.
Yeah.
Like oh my god.
Yeah, so that was
Come
fun.
on.
Those two scenes, just
that character, like
just
that character in and of itself, like that grouchy dean that's just willing to shut everything down, like
without
save money.
listening. Yeah,
just so many things that are repeated, but still, I still have a stupid smile on my face.
Yeah,
it's so ridiculous.
What about you? What do you like? What do you like?
My favorite thing was probably Tree, like her performance right when she notices she's back in the loop and she's just freaking out and pissed off and just going on a rampage trying to fix it again because she's like, I thought I fixed this bullshit and I'm back in it again, and she just goes on this spree. It's hilarious. I loved it.
Just throws a fit.
Yeah, and just screaming. You can see like the veins in her forehead and her neck just bulging out.
Yeah, that is fun too.
That was probably like I really enjoyed that. Yeah, more so than any like the serial killer bullshit and stuff like that.
Yeah, well, like we said, there wasn't really much serial killer stuff. Like,
you know what I did like actually was like near the end when she saves when Tree saves Lori. Like this is at the end, like the final life kind of thing, where she saves Lori because he's just about like the serial killer is just about to lunge at her, and Tree's just like bang 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 bang, and just fucking caps him.
Up,
yeah,
dude.
just caps him so quick. I love that. Just like straight to business. Fuck you.
Pop, pop, pop.
I love that. I don't know like where she got the gun. Like I don't think she stole it off the cop that time. That time she did.
He was peeing.
I think that was a different time.
No.
Okay, whatever.
That's the right time because she takes the screwdriver.
Right.
Can I borrow this?
Yeah,
She goes and she's like, "Sorry, this is bad timing."
Right. Okay.
But she's like,
"Okay,
radio that there's a serial killer in the hospital or whatever."
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just lights him up. That was great. Yeah, no, it's good. It's good. I really enjoyed this.
Yeah.
Any other critiques that you can think of?
The only thing that the only question I have for the movie is after they finish off like the time loop or dimension time 2 or time loop, whatever you want to call it, and she goes back to like original Tree. What happened to the second Ryan? You know, because they're all waking up from the room again, and there's only one Ryan.
I think
I think the easy answer is just that he got sent back. But
either he got sent back, or I think he's just gonna get he just died.
But then
like the explosion must have killed him or something because he got blown back into like a bookshelf or something.
Yeah, but show me the body.
Show me the body.
Show me the body. No, like I said, the obvious easy answer is he just got sent back to the proper dimension, and it makes sense. It can check out, but
yeah.
Nah,
you know what?
they just didn't address it. So
and like this one, they're definitely like this. The first one didn't hint at a sequel as much, but this one is definitely leaning into it at the end credit scene.
Absolutely, there's a big end credit scene.
Holy fuck! Like they're just going full ham right now. All right, you kids, you DARPA's here, and we're taking you on, kids, and you're gonna show us how you ripped into the space time continuum because we've adopted your little ball thingy and we're gonna do it, and we need a test subject. So, what do you kids think that have been fucking around with this time thing?
Yeah, they're like, it can either like, so is it gonna be someone random?
Yeah.
Like, well, unless you can pick a test subject, and Tree's like, I got the perfect person.
They picked Danielle,
and then she picks Danielle. So we're gonna see a third
That's
one.
kind of stupid,
most likely, and it's gonna be Danielle as the main character.
I have no interest in that though. She doesn't seem interesting to me as much as Tree is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Unless they just kibble over that and just stick with like that initial team working with the government. I wonder where they're gonna go with it. It's just because it's so like they can go in so many different directions because they are going in so many different directions now. You know, and it was like a little contained story.
All the doors are open.
Yeah, it was a contained story, and now it's just like a Pandora's box of shit that can happen now.
It kind of reminds me.
It's time travel, man. Time travel's so hot right now, dude. The Flash on TV and shit.
The second one kind of reminds me like just the ridiculousness and like the wide variety of like shit that's going on kind of reminds me of like the 21 22 Jump Street kind of stuff.
Okay.
Just because there's like it's just so much weird shit going on, and then they're like the end credit scene for like 22 Jump Street.
Right.
Like 23 Jump Street, 24, like all that stuff.
Well,
their
like the
end credit scene reminded me of this end credit scene, except they're actually going to be making a third movie. You know what I mean?
Right. Like how they're just pushing the envelope every time.
Exactly. Yeah, that kind of business. Yeah, I don't know what the hell they're going to do with the third one, but
I know they'll figure it out. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
It'll get watched, and you know it's probably going to be enjoyable because the first two were. So I have no doubts right now, right?
So let's look at the facts here for this one. Again, budget. Again, it was the same director as the first movie. I think his name was Christopher Landon.
Christopher Godin.
Nope, that's me. It's Godin.
I know. I just like to piss you off. We had this conversation in class the other day with like Daryl and Sean because they were like, "Is it Godin or Godin?"
Oh my god, I hate you guys.
And then Darren's like, "I think it's Godin," and I'm like, "Yeah, but just call him Godin."
Sons of bitches. You know it pisses me off so much. You silly geese.
That's okay. 99% of people can't pronounce my last name properly either.
It's true. I know. So. I try to pronounce it every time because I know it pisses me. My name's so easy. It's so easy.
So easy.
But it's still just infuriating. Anyway, let's get back to this because I'll go off like a fucking.
We were getting to the budget.
Yeah, it's $9 million. $9 million, wow. $9 mil American dollars.
Wow.
And box office, it's saying, I think, worldwide total 26.5 mil over the weekend.
Over the opening
Just
weekend.
not too bad. I think it was like rated 14A here in Canada.
Yeah.
I mean, it's fucking made its money.
Oh, easily, yeah.
And then worldwide, I don't know what else would be. It was going against, like, this is a tough weekend for it too, because it's going against like a super box office like success in Alita, like that Battle Angel one.
Yeah,
and that's just a visual fuck fest, like for everyone watching it, right?
Avatar,
so I think that one, I think that was James Cameron produced it or something like that. And it's like a manga,
literally the next,
based off of
the
a
next
manga.
Avatar.
I think it was expected to bomb, but it turned out to be really successful.
Did it?
Yeah.
Wow.
So that's where this is going against, and obviously, it wasn't marketed as like massively as Alita, so it's gonna finish in second or third or something like that. I'll get some stats for Canada here.
I wonder how
quick.
many of the $9 million went towards 50 Cent to use his song in the trailer.
Oh, that's right, and obviously they had Lego Movie 2 to compete with.
Yeah,
That's what we were gonna see
which is like a big kids movie.
That's a huge
and,
yeah.
Kids movies obviously do a lot better.
Yeah, so in Canada, like Alita, like had the biggest amount.
Yeah, not surprising.
And then Happy Death Day 2 is like fifth or sixth or something like that.
Yeah, what do we got going on here?
Like, I don't know, the site's tripping out.
Lego.
Lego Movie, Isn't Romantic, What Men Want, and then Happy Death Day to You. Whatever, we enjoyed it. There's not much else right now, and like Lego Movie, apparently, I'd like to see Lego Movie, but at the same time, like I can wait for it. We were gonna see it, but whatever.
Yeah,
because apparently it's just fine.
Just fine.
Lego Batman was just on Netflix, and I rewatched that the other day, and I loved it. I reread, actually, I wrote a review about that, like back in the day, before we started this podcast, and I was like, oh yeah, I really enjoyed this movie. There's so many references, and it's really fun.
Lego Batman is pretty good. I haven't seen the original Lego movie though.
Yeah, it's good. It is good. Like I would definitely recommend it.
Never got around to it.
Do it, dude.
Do it.
Figure it out, bro.
Just do it.
Anything else to say about Happy Death Day to You before we wrap it up?
No, I don't really think so.
Other than it's kind of just a fun, campy little thrill ride kind of thing. It's not really like you can kind of see where things are going, but it's still kind of fun.
Yeah, if you want to go have fun, enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
entertaining.
there's really not much else to say about this movie.
Yeah.
Let's get into what we've been watching outside of hitting up the theaters together. Anything? Bueller?
I've pretty much watched absolutely nothing new.
Wow.
Like since we did our last recording session. I've been busy. Who's this? Oh, give him a shout.
Nah.
You want to pause it?
Nope.
Just answer it.
Nah.
Just tell him no.
No.
Okay.
It's fine, dude.
Yeah, whatever, dude.
Don't worry about
Just turn down money.
it. Nah, it's fine, bro.
Yeah, but I haven't really been watching anything new. I haven't had like much free time.
Right.
Obviously, I just wrote the final on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and I worked last week. And now I'm off for my full-time job and only
Right.
doing my shadows.
Yep.
For another couple.
We
weeks,
got some big news. We're both starting new careers.
Yep.
That's gonna be crazy. You're gonna be starting your new path. I'm gonna be starting my new path. We need to figure out what we're gonna be doing with this show because
We'll be in different parts of the country.
different parts of the country. I'll probably bring some shit with me, and we'll see what happens.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah,
Figure something out.
I'm gonna be at a training facility for a little bit, so I don't know. There'll be news about armchair reviews in the future, I'm sure. But yeah, big news for us because we're growing up. We're growing up, guys.
We're growing up.
We have real life
So
responsibilities to attend to.
So sad.
If we can keep it up, we can keep it up. If not, then that might be it. But
If not, then rip.
we'll figure it out. Until then, though, what I've been watching after that sad news.
Sad times.
But
Wipe
good
your
news.
tears. Wipe your tears away, guys.
Fuck, I've been watching a little bit actually.
A little bit's a lot.
I've been recapping a lot on It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've watched the new season, season 13, and watched all of that. And I've been rewatching everything retroactively from season 13 down. It's like 12 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Jesus.
Yeah. it's only 20 minutes.
Yeah.
And you can crush them so easily, but like starting to get annoyed with them because these are terrible people. So like it's really, you gotta watch it. Like, I don't recommend watching it all at once because they're just such pieces of shit. But it's really funny. I really love the show. One movie I finally got my hands on to watch
You've talked about this before.
was Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Guys, I've been waiting to see this fucking movie for so goddamn long. I meant to see it in Ottawa back then in December when it came out. Things fell through. I never got to see it. I got to see a couple other things instead. But I finally got to see it today, and fuck yeah. Oh my god, fuck yeah, dude. That movie is so goddamn good. That better win fucking whatever meaningless awards out next for that's been nominated for.
They're all popularity contests anyways.
But this one should fucking get it. It's so good, dude. It's so good. Like that's a perfect Spider-Man movie. They mesh so many things together. So good. Actually, dude, like and the art is fantastic. Like the way they do it, and it's just I cannot emphasize it. Like I would do my own episode on this movie.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you could get a chance to see it, I'd definitely recommend to see it.
Wow.
Go check that out. Everyone's great
guys,
in it.
Check it out.
Animation's fantastic. The storyline is
good.
great. And like it has a good villain as well. So and good motivations for the villain.
Good. Hey Chris, have you seen the trailer for the new Avenger movie?
Avengers Endgame, I have. It looks pretty
What do you
freaking good. I'm pretty stoked for it.
What do you think?
It's only a couple months away, I think. Was it
I'm not sure.
April or May?
I didn't pay attention to the release date.
It's coming out in a couple months. I think 3 or 4 months.
Probably.
Yeah.
Probably checks out.
I'm super stoked for it. Of course I'm excited about it. Of course.
Of course you are.
Absolutely.
Of course you are.
In like 2 weeks, Captain Marvel comes out.
Oh wow.
I'm going to see it, obviously, but I don't know what to expect of it. So I'll leave it at that. You know what I mean?
Who is Captain Marvel? Like who's playing?
Brie Larson. Yeah. I think she's going to do a good job, but I just don't know what to expect of the movie, like how they're going to do it and like where it's going to lead the MCU.
Gotcha.
After the movie, or how it's going to tie into in like the Infinity War Endgame kind of storyline, because this takes place in 1995, I believe.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Because you got Samuel Jackson there, de-aged,
Samuel
with 2 eyes.
Wow.
So he's probably gonna get his eye taken out. Yeah, dude. But
last time we saw Samuel in the movie.
What else?
Shit.
Oh, I saw another horror movie.
Which one?
Possession of Hannah Grace. Just finished that today as well. Not good.
Is that an older one?
Nope, came out a couple months ago.
Oh, okay.
As well, yeah.
That's not what I'm thinking of.
Not good. I think you're thinking of like Exorcism of Emily Rose.
No. I wouldn't. No.
Nope.
Nope.
Either way, not good. Not good. Not good.
Trash.
Yeah.
Trash.
Yep. Anything else, James, at all?
No. All the shit. Like I've been watching movies and stuff, but it's all been
stuffed up.
Yeah, same. It's all been like old shit, like shit I've seen before. Like nothing new.
Nothing new, eh?
Except I did watch the Fire Festival doc, or did we talk about that last time?
Oh yeah, no, because I'd watched it and you hadn't finished it.
That's
yet.
right. Yeah. I watched it. Yeah,
I'll suck his dick.
I was ready to suck his dick for 2 pallets of water. What?
Jesus, dude.
What?
Holy.
I will literally do anything for 2 pallets of water.
Holy. Just kidding, dude. I wouldn't do it. Okay.
What the fuck?
Wow, that guy was very candid. You know, good for him.
Yeah,
Good
amen
for
for
him.
being honest, dude. But
Shout out. Shout out to that guy.
I don't know.
Fucking weird, dude.
I don't know. He's obviously
him.
we obviously know why he got to where he is in his industry. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, that's a ridiculous documentary. I
Yeah.
kind of want to see more about...
Everybody should watch it.
kind of want
I
to see
saw
it
the
from
one
the
on
other guy.
Netflix.
Yeah. I think there's I think there's another one out from his perspective, the guy that does it, like Billy or whatever.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Oh my god, he's like a borderline fucking psychopath.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Classic.
There's another one that's out on Hulu.
4?
To check out for the Fire Festival.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe
There's a docu on Hulu and one on Netflix, I think.
potentially.
And yeah, I don't know. Ja Rule
Oh yeah.
just announced that he's trying to do like Fire Festival 2.
Oh my god, give it up, dude. It's not happening.
Yeah, like
Quit trying to make fetch happen,
they're
bro.
trying to do it, bruh.
Nah, man.
They're trying to do it.
Fuck that.
Yeah, he just announced it like a week ago. Now that
There's no way
documentaries are blown up.
there's
a way. Dude.
there's no
People
way.
are that stupid.
No fucking
Yes.
way. No.
Yes. How many people live in America?
Fucking
Let's say North America.
no, a lot.
Not that
dude.
it changes that much.
400
between
million.
the
400
states.
million.
Yeah, 400, 500 million. There's at least like a 5,000 stupid ass people that will buy tickets to this shit.
That are rich enough to do that shit?
Yes.
Fuck, man.
Dude, you know kids, it doesn't matter if they're rich enough, they'll get the money.
Makes me sad.
They'll flip their burgers or serve their fucking iced mocha lattes with fucking 2 shots of soy milk. The fucking man buns and shit.
You seem really upset that this is a very specific group of people.
I'm just saying that there's enough stupid people out there that can come up with the money to go do something like this.
Oh, I hope not.
For whatever reason.
Yeah, but still, I hope not.
Especially, they saw the first documentary. I'll be in the second one.
Oh, I'll be in this train wreck too.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
geez.
real though.
didn't
I don't know
know
how
that.
people. There's so many red flags just watching that documentary that I was like, literally, if I bought tickets and then they kept asking for more money, after,
Yeah.
no, I gave you my money.
Yeah.
What do you
No.
mean? No,
Absolutely
I'm not
not.
gonna give you $500 for a fob to buy drinks with. I'll just
Yeah.
use my money to buy drinks when I'm there.
No, yeah.
What do you mean?
You don't have cash. You don't have cash. You obviously don't have cash.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, that's upsetting.
Anyhow, that's a fun thing that people should watch also.
No, it's upsetting. I guess it's topical, but whatever. I also started
Oh no.
a new series on Netflix now. The Umbrella Academy. It's another superhero thing. More superhero things, but it's based off of I think one of the lead singer from My Chemical Romance. He had a comic.
Did he?
Yeah, and this is based off that comic run that he did.
Really?
Yeah.
Weird.
So now that Netflix is purging all of the Marvel TV shows, the last of which Punisher and Jessica Jones, they're both canceled now
I saw
too.
that they just canceled.
And Jessica Jones season 3 is just about to. It still needs to come out, but those are done now. So I think because they're going with Disney Plus, because Disney owns all the Marvel stuff, they're gonna do their own shit on Disney Plus on their streaming service whenever
Netflix.
that launches.
Lit.
Yeah, dude. I don't know. That's the word on the street.
Rip.
I could just be making all this up, but I sound like I know what I'm talking about.
You do. Rip kids Netflix. So
Yeah, it's
see
true.
you later. All the Disney stuff, all the good shit.
Yeah, and then they might also then yank all the Star Wars shit too.
Yeah, probably.
That'd be too bad. Oh well.
Well, yeah. Won't be necessarily too bad. All the good Star Wars movies aren't even on there, anyways.
Like which ones? Like the originals?
Yeah, like episode 4 through 6.
Because they only have like they have Solo, they have Rogue One, then they have episode 7 and 8.
Episode 7. And
They don't have anything else.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay though. That's fine.
Yeah, I mean, I shouldn't say 7 and 8 are good movies. They're not great by any means.
They're enjoyable though. I enjoyed them.
They're
fun.
They're not great by any means, but
I
Solo
them.
is trash.
Yeah, Solo's not good. Solo's not good.
Rogue Wars was
The ending, the last last act
was
was
really good.
great. That was really
I
enjoyable.
want to say Rogue Wars
Rogue One. Please say Rogue One.
Sorry,
Not Rogue Wars.
Rogue Wars.
Come on.
Yeah, Star Wars. Rogue Wars. It had a lot of potential to be really.
There's
good.
some good points to
It's
it, but
just, it's so tough because it's you're just sucking on the fucking Star Wars tits.
obviously,
You
yeah.
know what I mean? So
Yeah,
it's just
for like a story that
feels like you're feeding me too much shit that we don't actually need.
yeah.
But it was a good movie.
I get you're trying to make it trying to expand
tough.
it and stuff, but whatever.
Stuff. It's
It's a story that I didn't know that I wanted to know.
Exactly. And it's like if you ever played Final Fantasy games growing up, there's 30 fucking Final Fantasy games. What the fuck is the point?
I hated the Final Fantasy games so
Exactly.
much.
So
They sucked.
it's
No,
bad.
they're good, but I hated them because I was bad at them. So I say they sucked.
It's the same thing. It's give me one really good game every 5 years instead of a mediocre game every 6 goddamn months. You know what I mean?
Call of Duty. I'm looking at you.
Think about that. Yeah, Call of Duty recently, when Call of Duty first came out, it was awesome. Now it's like every time you wipe your ass, there's a new Call of Duty game coming out. It's like, Jesus.
Every November, you can count on it.
Yeah, really, seriously.
Every time before Christmas, baby.
Every November 11th is actually when they release them.
Oh, jeez.
It is.
Actually?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. It was for a while. Anyways, I know.
I don't think it's coming out on that days specifically anymore, though. I don't think anymore.
There was like 3 in a row, and then they got like ripped apart one year. Like, you're celebrating me.
I was really excited though when those games came out. It was always fun.
Yeah,
but
definitely when I was in high school, I was fucking stoked for like Modern Warfare 2, 3.
Yes.
And then it started getting away. The last one that I was like excited about was like the original Black Ops, and then I stopped caring.
Yeah, fair enough.
That.
It's still fun. Like I'll play it online with the guys every now and then. Like that's really like
I've still bought like 2 of them since then, but it's like I'm not going and waiting in line for fucking
not anymore. Absolutely not. No. Well, we're grown men now. Like we can't do that anymore.
We still have fun.
We can still play our video games.
Shift workers, so we have days off. So it's like if the release fell on my day off and I was really excited for the game, I'd probably go there when the store opened. Would I go there before? Probably not.
I actually did that with Spider-Man PS4. They didn't even have it out on the shelves yet. I finished a night shift.
You're the only one here, Chris.
Dude,
the only one here.
I still had I think it was my birthday. I still had like a gift card from Walmart, and I finished a night shift. I went right to Walmart. It was like 8 a.m. and I get there. They didn't even have it on the shelves yet. I'm waiting like 15 minutes for them to go in the back room and find it in the boxes because they didn't have any idea
that
it's
probably been there for 2 weeks.
But they didn't realize it was today was the release day, and I was like, "Give me my fucking video game,
guys!"
But like, I was so stoked for it, and obviously it was a great game. I loved playing that game.
That's funny.
Yeah, but yeah.
It's a little bit different though. You're coming off a night shift. It's not like you're waking up and getting out of bed to go to the store. You're like on the way home.
But I was as excited to like actually do that.
For sure, yeah. Faux show,
dude.
Faux show.
Is that all we got, dude?
I think that's all we got today.
What's out next week? I wonder.
Nothing.
Shall we check real quick?
Oh.
What? Sorry.
Is Pet Cemetery out next week?
Oh, that'd be great. We can get one in before I take off because
get it in.
I might be, as I said, I'm going to be doing some training.
I
might be driving down from Yellowknife to Ottawa.
What day do you leave?
Tentatively set at March 1st. But
that's right. You told me that.
Pretty much.
Tentatively.
That's confirmed pretty much right now.
Did Adam talk to you about drinks?
Not yet.
On the 25th?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Adam wants to do drinks on the 25th.
What day is that? Is that Monday?
Monday night.
Yeah, maybe if I have time. I'm gonna have a lot to do. I could probably figure out Monday though. We have something. Well, we got this weekend coming up as well. It'll
be Adam and my is 2-4, and then we go on to afternoons.
Okay. Gotcha.
Until the 28th. So.
Yeah, potentially we can figure out something.
It'd be tough to do drinks post that.
Right. That's true. Okay. Yeah, we'll figure out something. But as for next week, what is out? Not a whole lot.
No. Not Pet Cemetery then?
No. How to Train Your Dragon 3.
Yeah, don't care. It's the third one. They haven't even taught me how to train my dragon yet. So, kind of
you just have to be compassionate, James. God, did you learn anything from the first 2 movies?
Kind of over it.
I did see those. I did see those original movies. I did see those.
You want to know what I wanted to learn from the first 2 movies?
What's that?
I wanted to learn how to train my goddamn dragon.
You didn't learn?
Now I have this untrained dragon, and he's a fucking asshole.
Eating everything.
Shit's everywhere. Won't listen to a word I said.
Well,
what's the point of these 2 movies? And now a third one?
You're not
this
reading
is ridiculous.
Between the lines. You're not
this is ridiculous. Ridiculous.
You're not reading between the lines.
Ridiculous.
You need to have patience, compassion.
You need to look into it.
You look into it, dude. YouTube it, dude.
Look into it.
YouTube it, dude.
Look into it.
All right. Oh, jeez, as I cough and dive.
Jeez.
Excuse me.
Jeez.
Jesus Christ.
Chris.
As I cough and dive everywhere.
Chris,
that's it for this episode, guys.
It is.
Thanks for listening, as always. You can email the show if you like us. If you have any suggestions, or what did you think about
Happy Death Day to you,
or the first one, or even
one.
Spider-Man, all that good stuff,
or anything we talked about. You know what? Even if we didn't talk about it, how'd you feel about it?
Yeah.
Did you like it?
Oh my god, audio@gmail.com. You can also find us on Twitter @armchairpod and on Instagram @armchairreviews.
Boom.
You can find us on Pippa too. You can just Google us. Just Google us.
Google is the easiest way.
Armchair Reviews podcast. We're pretty much everywhere. iTunes, Spotify, Google Play, Stitcher, all that good stuff.
Yep. But we'll pop up number one thing on the Google if you type Armchair Reviews.
Yeah,
dab.
Yeah, dude. Fuck yeah,
Toss
killing
some dabs out.
Yeah, this is episode 53, guys. Thanks for listening so much. I'm also on Twitter and Instagram. My Twitter is at Christoph Godden, and my Instagram is at Christopher Gods. James, what you at, boy?
My Twitter is at MakaiJ14, and my Instagram is at MakaiJ91.
Boom.
Easy.
That's it for this week, guys. Until next week, we'll keep you guys posted. Thanks for listening. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
It's been a slice.
Been a slice.
See ya.
Bye now. Bye-bye.